Well, after that, why, he shot the policeman, as I stated, see, and killed him. And seemingly that Robert Charles must have been a marksman. It was later learned that Robert Charles made all of his own bullets and had a couple of barrels of them. And every time he would raise his rifle, when a policeman was in sight, there'd be a policeman dead. It was never learned how many policemen were killed. Some said 32, some said 18, and so forth and so on. They had different numbers that were stated in the police department or the papers. Robert Charles, he was very orderly, seeming to everybody, never had any trouble before. But this arose him to fury, and through this killing, it started a great New Orleans riot. People, innocent people of all kinds, were killed. Robert Charles lived in a little bit of small shack-like. There was another one right next to his, I would say, twin houses. It was stated from time to time that this building was burned down in order to get Robert Charles out. But I can assure you, I was there when it all happened, and I was there when it all stopped. There was no burning, but I think it was smoked in order to get this gentleman out. After the riot, there has never been anything of authenticity where Robert Charles had been captured. It was learned later years that he'd gotten sick or something happened to him, and he was supposed to have confessed that he was the Robert Charles. He also had a friend with him at that time that wanted to betray him. I think this man was killed. In fact, I'm sure that he was. And that was the end of Robert Charles. They had a song out on Robert Charles. Like many other songs and like many other bad men that always had some kind of a song and somebody originated on them. But this song was squashed very easily by the department. And not only by the department, by any of the surrounding people that ever heard the song, due to the fact that it was a trouble breeder, and it never did get very far. I used to know the song, but I found it was best for me to forget it, and that I did, in order to go along with the world on the peaceful side.
You can't remember any of it? Not the word or not one line or anything?
Well, I don't remember the music at all.
How'd the words go?
Well, there's a few words that stated Robert Charles was a paper man that sold papers at a market. It wouldn't be the words exactly, and that he had some trouble with his wife, and the policeman wouldn't let him get his hat. And on this, he broke away from the officer and shot this gentleman. And that started a riot because, of course, if you shoot one officer, it's the more than right that another officer should come to take his place.